Welcome to the Skate Like You Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's Mark, Skate Like You Podcast, skatelikeyou.com. I am here with three people. I got two vets to the Skate Like You Podcast, Brian and Lacey, and we got a newbie that I'm glad to have here, Nick, owner of, how do I say that? What's the official name of the rink? Brentwood
Skate Center.
Brentwood Skate Center. And I'm guessing in Brentwood, Tennessee?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I do what I do. So Brian, are you the original owner of Brentwood? Or I'm sorry, Nick.
So
Nick.
I'm just the general manager of Brentwood. The owner of Brentwood is actually Vic. So Vic's the owner, Nick the general manager.
Okay.
Easy.
So when I was like, I can't remember if it's when I was saying I can't remember if it's Vic or Nick, I wasn't really off, really. Like,
No.
Okay, cool. All right. So you're the GM. How long you been with Brentwood?
Let's see here. I started whenever I was 14. I'm 28 now, so I've been here 14 years.
Wow. Okay. All right. So this is like your original home rink, basically. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Awesome. When did Brentwood open?
Brentwood opened in 1981.
81. Okay. And was this like the first place you ever skated?
Yes. So actually, for my 10th birthday, I wanted to go roller skating. Came here for my birthday, started skating. My mom ended up getting a job as the office manager, so she started running the office, answering phones, emails. Several years later, after skating every time she was here, I started working here at 14.
Wow. Okay. So, when you say started working there at 14, are you doing like I started working at my rink, around that time, like 13 or whatever, which is basically like I was working to not have to pay to get in and all that kind of stuff. Is that how it started for you and evolved into a job, or?
Yeah. So I still skated on the weekends. I would work, say, Saturday afternoon, and then I would get to come skate Saturday night with all of my friends. And then once I turned 16, I was able to start working some of the night sessions as well.
Okay. And what, you're just doing everything? You're working like the rental booth, concession stand, you DJing, everything?
Yeah. So at 14, I really only did skate room for probably 2 years.
Okay.
And then whenever I turned 16, I started doing the rest: floor guarding, snack bar, DJ booth, all the rest of the stuff I started learning about 2 years in.
Nice. So, okay, you get there at 14. What's the vibe at Brentwood? What does it look like? Like, what's the music? What are the styles on the floor? What's happening?
Yeah, it was, a lot of R&B, a lot of hip hop, a lot of my favorite, we call it trucking music here. But I think everywhere else, not in Tennessee, most of the people call it shuffle skating.
Okay. All right, cool. So, so that's the vibe. That's what's happening at Brentwood. What, have you guys ever done an event there?
We've actually done several events. It's been a very long time since we've done a shuffle skating event. We've done a couple of the skate jam style events where some of the DJs from, say, Atlanta, Memphis have come up. But they were more like midnight to 4 a.m. And that's going to be obviously your hip hop, R&B, a lot of the skate jam style mixes. So BPM is not going to be nearly as high as your shuffle skating or trucking music.
Okay. And all right. And does that apply to the Nash Bash as well?
No, the Nash Bash is going to be strictly fast all night.
Fast all night. Okay.
We could even call it NASCAR night. Going fast, going left all night.
All right. Okay. If you ain't first, you're last, baby.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay, cool. So, all right. So you guys have been doing events. I apologize. I'm super ignorant. I've never skated in Nashville, so I'm so looking forward to it. Lacey, Brian, they've both been telling me about Brentwood for a while now. I'm really, really stoked to check it out. If it isn't obvious to everybody yet, we're here talking to Lacey, Brian, and Nick because of the event that's coming up in November. And it's the first annual event that we're doing here. And I really, really, really am excited about it myself. Cause like I said, it's kind of like the perfect way for me to have a first time skating in Nashville. So I'm stoked about it. Who wants to tell me when did this idea come up? Yeah, when was the idea even first birthed?
Lacey Skates can take this one.
Well, so a little history. Back, I don't know, years ago, the first time I came to Brentwood, it was long before I moved here, long before I lived here. And first time I came in this rink, I was like instantly obsessed. Long before I even thought about moving here. And I met Nick the first night. He was super cool. He was super welcoming. And then we met all the other skate fam here. Everybody was so nice. And it was just like instant family. And then through the years, we would come back on our way to the USA Shuffle Skate. We'd always do a stop in Nashville, and Nick would stay open an hour longer for all those people traveling through on the Thursday night adult skate. And so I just grew to like really love the people here, the vibe, the floor, everything about it, the lighting, the sound, Nick. And I just always, me and Juicy used to always talk about like, we want to get an event at Brentwood. Even though we both lived in different places, we both always talked about how we wanted to do an event at Brentwood. And so it was always kind of my dream to do that. And just another little backstory. So Brian used to live in Chicago, the same place I did. And he ended up moving to Nashville. And he called me up and he's like, hey, I just moved to Nashville. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I want to start skating again. Where could I go? And I'm like, hello, Brentwood. It's awesome. So I made a post on the 615 rollers and said, hey, my friend Brian Keltz is going to be going skating. If you guys could all welcome him. He's new to Nashville. And he showed up here and everybody welcomed him with open arms. He had instant family. And when he was going through his cancer journey, everyone was there for him. And so Brentwood means a lot to us. And so fast forward, Brian and I start dating. I always told Juicy and Brian, I'm like, I could never live somewhere that didn't have a skate community, that didn't have skate life, skate culture. And because of Brentwood, I wouldn't live here if it wasn't for Brentwood. I honestly wouldn't live in Nashville if it wasn't for Brentwood. So Brentwood
not Brian, Brentwood.
Yeah. Sorry, babe.
I'm out.
I feel like we have to live somewhere else. He can move around he can move around. So I'd be like, we got to move somewhere else, which he was open to. We talked about it. Right now, Brian and I decided that we wanted Brentwood to be our home rink. He wanted me to move here. He said he'd move back to Chicago. I'm like, no, we're not coming. No, I'm coming there. So we decided to move here, and I was telling him, I was kind of nervous about moving and I was going to hire people to help us move everything into my apartment. And he's like, no. He's like, babe, do you trust me? He's like, Brentwood people are going to help us. And on the first day, living in Nashville, my apartment is full of Brentwood people that came to help us. Even Jason Hood drove like 3 hours to come help us move. And it was, so they've been family for the last couple of years, and they really came through for us. And so we all talk. I mean, all of the 615 rollers, all of us, Juicy, Brian and I, we actually made a pact, and Nick doesn't know this, but we made a pact like, I don't know, 6 months before I moved here, that when I moved here, we were going to talk Nick into doing this event. Yep. And we just made that our goal, and we talked about it all the time. And so we got really excited, and we just kept bugging him essentially. And he was always like, okay, we'll do it. But he wasn't being really committal at first. And then eventually he's like, all right, let's do it. And we're like, yay.
We had to break the ice, get to know him a little bit.
Yeah.
So Nick, were there some reservations and why, or was it just a I don't know, timing thing? Like, yeah, what was when you say when Lacey says yeah, you weren't very committal, what was going on there?
No, that's a great question. So we've got a lot of inquiries pretty often about wanting to do big events. And 9 times out of 10, the people that are wanting to do events, they usually they've never skated here before. They've come in once, they introduce themselves, and they say, hey, I'd love to DJ. I'd love to host an event. I'd love to come in here and do this thing. But what I feel like we've established is sort of this, what I would like to think is a pretty consistent adult scene here. which is sort of a melting pot of skate styles.
Mm.
And obviously, with the melting pot and with our sort of regular adult night skate session here, if we've got someone who may not really understand that or may want to just come in, totally do their own thing, it could really sort of throw some things off here.
Yes.
So wanting to do events, wanting to make sure that, it's with someone that's here all the time, that our people are going to get to know. And then obviously Brian and Lacey, they get to go skate all over the US, so they know a whole lot more people than we get to know here. So it's a sort of layer of trust, and really we want to do events with people who are family to us. It's a little bit more difficult to want to do an event with someone who might view you as a stranger and you might view them as a stranger as well. I could definitely see how that could be perceived as a little awkward on both ends. And we really want everyone that comes in here to feel welcomed. So if someone's going to be hosting an event or someone's going to be DJing an event, we would like to make sure that everybody's going to be on the same page here about that.
That is probably the best answer I've ever heard as far as really. I mean, because there's a couple of things that stick out to me. One is that like my general philosophy just on rinks and how they operate to a degree of like, I mean, it's people have heard me say it a million times. I always say cater to the skater, right? Like set yourself up for the skaters in your community. They're the ones that literally ensure that there's another crop of them coming, right? So, and also like minds, because I tell you what, I've been to quite a few events in a short amount of time, and I've been involved with some events, kind of on the side and stuff like that. Not the main person or anything like that, but just helping and stuff. But I've seen the difference where when you have a rink that truly embraces having an event versus, okay, all right, well, hopefully we'll make some money kind of mentality. And there's not, look, you're in business for a reason. Obviously, you gotta make money. It's nothing about that, but there is a absolute different vibe that occurs when I can look and I can go to a place and I can be like, the people that run this place, the people that own this place, they were just as excited to have this event as the people that came and asked to put it on. And you can feel the difference, man. So like, that's why that's honestly why I say that's the best answer I might have ever heard from somebody about that. So kudos to you on that. All right. So okay. So you guys convince him, right?
It's fun. You can feel.
One you can feel. But you guys strike a deal, or you say, yeah, okay, we're gonna move ahead, move forward, right? So what are you trying to establish? I don't know, whoever wants to answer this, but like, because this is gonna hopefully be an annual thing, right? What type of presence or vibe or just what are you trying to bring to the event scene? What do you guys want to do different? What do you want to be known for? And what can people expect?
Sure, I'll let you take that one, Brian.
We're expecting to, like he said, welcome people, bring them in, open arms, welcome into, our Brentwood family, and show them, what this rink is all about and the loving and caring staff that they have here that will take care of you, and go all above and beyond for you. I haven't seen that at any, a lot of other rinks actually. And we're just looking to grow this and make this really, really big is what our main goal is. Nick's a really good DJ, I'm up and coming still. But he does this every single Thursday, and he has different kind of crowds that he plays to, so different genres, different varieties and stuff like that. And the shuffle thing is just, we're just looking to hit it really, really big, and we do want to make this an annual thing. And, we're currently working on, a couple host hotels and everything. We're going to get out to people, because we have people reaching out to us, getting flights and everything already for this. And, we're just pumped. We're just so excited for this whole thing. I mean, everybody else is having events all over. Nobody really knows about Brentwood. You got downtown Nashville if they want to go there and hang out, kind of, they can make it a skatecation.
Yeah.
And then they could, come here and skate and go downtown afterwards or before if they really want to. Yeah, we just want this thing to be huge and just blow up and just welcome everybody. Love it. Love on everybody.
And that's actually, when him and I talk about it, we legitimately get excited about just honestly welcoming people. You know, I'm not getting anything out of this. This is purely for the love of this rink, the love of the people that we skate with that want this, just knowing how excited all the people we skate with are going to be when they come here.
Yeah.
And it's also such a central location for people to drive. You know, it's like we get Ohio, Illinois, Kentucky, Alabama, we get Georgia, we get North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. We got all these people that are driving.
Florida, Wisconsin.
And we're right in the middle to get all these different people. And we just think it's going to be such a great vibe, such great energy. And we just want people to come and just feel welcome, get that Southern hospitality that we fell in love with this place for that reason. And we want other people to experience it because I know they will. So, yeah. And it's an awesome rink.
Well, and so, and I don't want this to come across the wrong way at all, right? It's famous last words, but but when you say like being the hub that it is though, right? And kind of like a really well kept secret that shouldn't be, right? Because it sounds like you're like when you say that, Lacey, like I'm hearing you say like people basically drive by this place to go to all these places, and this place never gets, the attention that it probably deserves, especially from the skaters that we skate with all over the place. It sounds like that you guys just know that, man, how are people passing this by? It would be, it's absolutely what people want or what they're looking for. It's the kind of experience that they need to have. So it's basically like, hey, like you guys are at the exit, basically. You know what I mean? Like this way. Can you guys tell me a little bit about that rink? It looks big. That floor looks big. What? And maybe that's deceiving. I don't know. But how big is that floor?
The floor is 186 long and then about 86 feet wide.
Okay.
So it's a pretty decent size skate floor.
Yeah. That's perfect. All right. So, and man, I wish I could see a little bit more, but.
I mean, just the lighting too.
The lighting
and the sound system. I mean, it's all EV. I mean, it sounds crystal clear. The floor is smooth. It rolls fast. I mean, everything about the rink. We just absolutely love it.
And that wall down there literally says on the wall, "It's fun. You can feel."
It's fun.
I love that. Every time I skate by it, it puts me in a good mood.
I love hearing EV though, because I mean, as a former DJ, club DJ, mobile DJ, I love going into places with like a house system and seeing EV. Every DJ understands what I'm saying right now, so that's dope. That's killer.
All right. Nick knows how many 15s are out there. A lot. There's a whole ring in the middle of EVs.
We want to add some subs at some point, but
yeah. So I just had Crystal Skates on the other day. Her episode hasn't come out yet, but one of the things that we were talking about, and we kind of committed to each other on this and trying to rally some troops on this for when we come to Nashville, is Eddie and Liz a little while ago started talking to me about line dancing because they got into line dancing, right? And they're like, "Oh yeah, you should do it." And I'm like, no, because I'm the worst at choreography. Like I'm so bad. It's so bad. But I'm like, but then I'm trying to find a way to kind of like make myself confident enough to go do it, kind of build myself up. So like we were talking and we were at dinner one night or one of the nights we were talking about it. And I was like, I guess it would be it's like the electric slide, like kind of thing. Like I could do that, they're like, no, it's not like that at all. It's so much different. And I'm like, man, I'd like, give me a break. I'm trying to find a way to feel good about it. And so then, because I'm just simple-minded, I had this completely random, stereotypical idea. I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. There's going to be a bunch of people that I know. There'll be something to do maybe in Nashville. And I just automatically assume that line dancing is a thing in Nashville, right? Because I don't know why. But is there a scene there? Because when you talk about like go check out Nashville, and this is me extending this invite to you, or rounding up people. If you want to, I don't know if you guys do that at all, if you just want to come and laugh at me, but that's one of the things I want to do on the side. Obviously not in place of a session while we're there, but yeah. Is that a vibe there at all? I know this is totally random, but I had to ask.
There's a couple of little dances and some basic skate line dances that some people do on our normal adult night skate sessions.
Okay.
But if you're talking about going and doing like actual line dancing with no skates on, I think that's a doable thing, but you'll probably have to drive to Nashville to go do that.
Okay. So how far is Nashville from where you are?
It'll be probably about a 15 to 20 minute drive north.
Man,
Yeah.
You're making it sound like it's 60 miles away. Okay, yeah.
Oh no, we're holding you that, Mark. I want to see you doing line dancing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. They called me Big Hilly.
I had my business meeting here a few months ago, and my boss was trying to arrange a line dancing thing with our whole group, and one of the guys was like, "Absolutely not, I won't do it." But they have something where you can like do it with your friends. There's teachers on you can do it in the street. So maybe we could get a group of people together and do a street line dancing thing.
Well, and this is the other thing about, Brentwood being a best kept secret is Nashville itself, right? Like, I mean, God, like it's such a destination to do, like, we can go down there, we could skate, do absolutely what we love. And yeah, and then you get to be in one of the best cities in the country from as far as just, everything I hear. I mean, it's a music mecca. It's everything. It's, and the more that like we're talking about it, the more surprised I am. Yeah. That, I don't know, this hasn't happened sooner, I guess. So I'm stoked.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. All right. So who's going to be in the booth the entire, throughout the event?
Both of us.
Okay. So
Nick and I.
And what's that?
Nick and I.
Okay. Just you guys in the booth the whole time. Tell everybody the schedule as far as each night, you know what I mean? And yeah, just somebody break down the whole thing.
Yeah, so both nights are going to be 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And typically how it goes is one of us will start and one of us will sort of come in afterwards, and we just sort of bounce back and forth. That way he has his style and his flavor. I have my style and my flavor of music. And hopefully everybody will get to enjoy and experience a little bit of both of what I feel like we would be really strong at doing.
I love
Plus Sunday night too,
Yep.
6 to 9.
Yep.
Yeah, Sunday night from 6 to 9.
Okay.
With special host DJs, possibly. We're working on that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe another DJ added to the list. Somebody
Sunday. Yeah, Sundays.
You have to come to find out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come to find out. Yeah, you got to be here.
All right. Well,
and I'm gonna add a little bit to what Nick said too. Their rink, they're actually opening up an hour early and closing an hour early for us to actually have this from 10 to 1 versus 11 to 2.
Yeah.
And a lot of rink owners, that's really hard to do, and I know a lot of rink owners still have to have their normal session, whatnot. It's about making money, it's about making a profit, but for somebody to actually do that, that means a lot. That's pretty huge.
Cool. Does somebody need to change a battery and a smoke detector there?
Yeah, I was about to say, let me pause.
You can go ahead. Is it that loud?
Yeah, I'm picking it up big time.
Is that the ice machine?
Is that the ice machine? He's having ice machine issues right now.
He's been working on his ice machine. He's also a maintenance guy on the side.
He does it all at the rink.
He does it all.
Yeah. What kind of general manager isn't? Oh
Right.
man, Brian, you were talking about the fact that they're willing to close the rink down an hour early and everything, because as you guys were talking and you guys gave the times, that stuck out to me, because I mean 10 to 1, it's a kind of standard adult night, you know what I mean? It's not crazy late, right? It's such a good thing when we can travel, especially when we're traveling, right? Like, and we don't have to be up to 3 or 4 in the morning, right, to do an event, especially at a destination spot where the next day I'd like to be able to get out. I want to go see something. I want to go check a place out. So this is like, you guys are hitting every single thing you need to hit and getting everything right. as far as the schedule goes, the location, I mean, everything. So, all right. What else do you guys, is there anything else you guys want to throw in there, or is there any kind of like raffles or like who are the sponsors and all that kind of stuff? Any information you want to give?
We're currently working on actually all of that right now, as far as vendors and merchandise and stuff. Of course, skate babes Michelle Bell. She's going to be doing our t-shirts, sweatshirts, all that stuff.
Can people hit her up now about ordering one, or is she gonna like let people know when she's gonna when they should?
Yeah, we'll let her know. We have actually Tammy Kirby and Dean. They're Wolf Designs. They helped us design the flyer, but they also did our logo, our backdrop, and all the stuff. So we're gonna give all of that to Michelle to make the hoodies and the sweatshirts and whatever other skate merch she wants to make.
Awesome.
So we're working with her right now. We are focused on Bristol, which is next weekend. So we're kind of leaving her alone on that until that's over, and then we'll start talking about Nashville. But Nashville's like 2 months from next week.
Mm-hmm. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. It's gonna come fast.
Yeah. I'm so
Nash Bash. Woo, woo.
I'm stoked about it.
Nash Bash, it's fun you can feel, baby.
Nash
What do you think
Bash.
of the name? Do you like our name for it?
Do you like the name?
Nash Bash?
Yeah.
Catchy.
Nash Bash. Nash Bash. It's the Nash Bash.
Are you going to Nash Bash?
It's fun you can feel. Are you going to feel the fun at Nash Bash?
Yeah. I am.
Well, you saw the videographers that are going to be there, so if you're planning on not being video, this might not be the place for you. Everybody's going to be here.
So here's the truth. Every single person we asked said yes. So every one of the VIPs that are on our thing, we asked. There was nobody else that we asked. Every single person we asked said yes.
Yep. Of course they did. They did. I was so happy when I saw Crystal Skates on there. You know what I mean?
I love her.
Man, we were talking and I was saying to her, I said, I don't know what it is. I can't point it out. Liz and I talk about this a lot because she follows her too. And I'm like, because it's not like she talks or like doesn't, she doesn't have any dialogue on her videos or anything. But I'm like, these are somehow, I don't know how this is, but somehow these are like the most honest skate videos I've ever seen. Like it's the most genuine for the right reason. There's no ego. And so when I saw, and she's out on an island by herself out there at that rink. Yeah. And so when I finally met her in Abilene, she's so sweet and so nice. But when I saw you guys, when I saw Crystal Skates on there, I was like, that is awesome. Like that's someone that absolutely should be involved in an event. I don't know. I was stoked about it. Who had that idea? Who reached out to her?
Lacey did.
I love her. I went to Texas for business last month, and I contacted Crystal, and I was like, hey, let's hang out. And I already liked her. I connected with her in Abilene. The reason that it seems genuine and real is because she is. She's the most authentic, awesome person. And when I came into town, she lives like a couple hours away. Her and Ashley got a hotel room and came up, and we went to 2 rinks in one night, and we all got to know each other more. And it was just like, I knew that night I wanted her to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. She was telling me about, cause she's got a very much, she loves her home rink, but it's not, there's no adult scene happening there at all. She's hosted 4 events on her own dollar trying to make it happen, but that was the whole point of it. So I had told her, I was like, I don't know what it is about your videos, but they just come across so authentic and so genuine and so real and just, and then she started talking about, I just was trying to bring some adults. That's all I was trying to do. And I was like, well, then it made perfect sense to me. She literally is out there trying to make something happen with just an awesome attitude, you know what I mean? And just love. And so kudos to you guys for bringing her on board. Seriously.
She's just so pure. And,
we love
and, and it's not about, her, it's about her, supporting other people, rinks, it's just great that she's just spreading the love like that.
Yeah, she's always spreading love too, not just on her videos, but her comments to people, encouraging people. She's just what the skate community needs. And I definitely wanted her to be part of my, my portion, my say of it. We all had a say, but for my portion, I'm like, I definitely want Crystal here. So
Crystal literally watches every single episode, comments on every single episode on every platform. She's the most supportive person I think I've had, like in that regard. Like, yeah, kudos, shout out to Crystal. We're kissing your butt, Crystal. We love you.
Salt look bad.
All right, so Michelle Garman going to be doing the shirts. Those are going to be awesome as always. There's more information to come on that. We know that. Are people going to be able to buy them at the event though too? Is that the game plan?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
We're working on a lot of merch, so different types of merch we're going to have here also.
Showbell's having another surgery. I don't think she'll mind me telling you that because she's pretty transparent.
Yeah.
But so she doesn't. I don't know that she'll be here to skate. I don't think, but she really wants to be here. She wants to be here to sell her merchandise and support the event. And so she's going to try her best. So that's what we're hoping.
We'd love to have her, and Jay.
Either way, she'll end up sending stuff for us, I'm sure, to set up for her.
And who were the other VIPs on there? I can't recall off the top of my head.
There's
Skate Takes.
There's Dad on Skates from Ohio.
Carolina Shufflecrew, Brian Brantley is going to be doing our pictures and videos. He's bringing all of his big equipment.
Such a nice guy.
Yeah, he's pumped. And SK8LIKEYOU as well. And Skate Adventures. I should put us on the spot. I gotta remember these people. Who else? Yeah.
Well, of course we have Crystal Skates.
We have Crystal. Yeah, on skates.
Well, yeah, because you guys have like a it's like a whole like NFL football team like
I know.
of like. But no, it's awesome, man. I tell you what, you are right. If anyone that's like that's wanted or anything like that, you know what I mean, don't come to this thing because your picture is guaranteed. You know what I mean, whether it's video, whether it's a still shot, you know what I mean. Like if you're not trying to get on camera, man, this is It's so funny though, because you know what. But you know what people do.
One of my Chicago friends, she's like, I'm gonna come, but I really hate the constant videoing at these events. I'm like, oh, too bad.
I say I call BS on most of that because like you go to an event like Guerrilla Media, whatever the thing is, and they release pictures, and people just jump on there and they're just looking for their picture. They're looking for the picture.
Oh yeah.
This is all the time.
So we got all the people now.
We got all the people. We don't want to miss anybody. Of course,
run it down.
Rob McSkates.
He's gonna want to try your pizza, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna want to eat your pizza. That's his thing. And then Roller King Once from Canada is coming for it. He's the rollerblade guy who flies around and.
Wait, Roller King Once from where?
Canada.
From Canada. He's always at the USA Shuffle events.
He's on a lot of the. He carries a stick and he's on.
No, I know exactly. I know who Albert. Yeah, I know him, but like I'm saying, Canada. Is he in Canada now?
Yeah.
When did he go to Canada?
He's always been in Canada.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm cutting this shit. I don't think. I had him on the podcast. I thought he was out in the Southwest somewhere.
No, he lives in Canada.
And not because I'm just stereotyping the dude. Like we literally talked about it.
You know what? I hope we're right about
this. Maybe he was messing with. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
He might. Yeah, dude. Alberto is. Canada.
Yeah, I'm gonna message him. He told me at one point he lived in Canada.
Dude.
So the other person is our 615 Rollers, which is our local skate fam. You're such a brat.
Canada.
Hey.
I'm messaging him right now. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, where you live?"
Do you guys know how to spell Canada?
Not creepy.
No. Can you please help us?
CANADA. That's how you say it.
Hey.
Yeah.
A? Dude, no, we're gonna get this right now. We're gonna find out live
on
SK8LIKEYOU Podcast.
I'm telling you,
Twitter.
Dude. Because if he's in Canada, it's an exclusive. Let me tell you right now. That's breaking news. Bro's in Canada. Because here's what? What do you say?
No, I just sent it.
Okay. Because here's the
I'm
thing.
laughing.
I literally just had a dude on from Canada. And I was like, yeah, you're like the first Canadian I've had on and all that kind of stuff. Like, there's no way. Because I had him on. I had Roller King once on months ago, like a few months ago.
Come on, Alberto.
But
We're
anyway,
trying to find out.
while we're waiting for the our friend from the north to respond, that guy is one of the best action like skate videographers ever.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh yeah.
I was telling him too. I was like, dude, he's like, oh yeah, it's the camera, it's this. I was like, no. I was like, the difference with you is like, it's like watching like a Scorsese film. It's like I could watch that movie and I don't have to see the credits to know who directed it. Like I don't have to see a little Roller King Once logo to know, oh, that's Alberto. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So good. All right.
Well, I'll let you know when I hear from him.
Well, yeah. Anyway, let's keep moving. So, Skate Adventure, I like that dude.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Good videos.
Carolina Shuffle Crew in the house. Brian Brandley, that big camera. So he's doing all the still pictures and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then we got the Nanny Jam.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She makes a lot of great videos. She's so great. And she's got like the best logo. I love her logo.
Well, I can tell you, I had so the Angie's event was the first one where we really did I really did legitimate spot interviews. Had such a good time doing it, talking with people. You know what I mean? I think people enjoyed it. So I'm really excited. I definitely want to skate, obviously, but I have so much fun doing that. So make sure you have a spot with an outlet.
Oh, Nick has a room just for you.
He's going to set aside one of the party rooms for you to interview people.
A room? I don't want to be in a room.
If you want to.
If you want to, unless you want to be out here in the open, but it's pretty loud.
Yeah. No, it's all
loud.
It's
wherever
cool.
you want to be. We'll make it happen.
All right. What else?
Nick will make it happen.
Dude, the system is so loud, people wear earplugs.
Nice.
I'm not kidding.
That's awesome.
It's just weak people. No,
just weak.
Losers.
If your phone says it's loud in here, Nick just turns it down a little bit. No.
Yeah. I love it.
Anything else you guys want to throw out there about that? I feel like I'm fishing for this, but
is there anything else about the rink or anything? Or
dude, anything
to talk about? I mean, well, he's had a couple. There's been some country music video shot here actually.
Oh
yeah.
Just recently, one was with Miranda Lambert and Chris Stapleton. And that was in last month?
Yep.
Last month. And then also Luke Combs actually shot a video here as well. Another country superstar.
Yep.
And the producers drove around at other rinks around in the area. And everybody always circles back to Brentwood for some reason. Because it's just, it's so loving and it's just so bright in what they're looking for. And
the vibe
is just awesome.
How many, what's the closest rink to you, Nick, or closest to Brentwood?
So there are 3 rinks in Nashville. There's Brentwood, Rivergate, and Smyrna. All 3 rinks were initially opened by L.R. Brown. He owned all 3 rinks. He opened and owned all 3 rinks in Nashville. So there's the one in Smyrna is about 25 minutes, and the one in Rivergate's about 30 minutes from us. So there's kind of this little triangle of Nashville rinks.
Nice. Man, so 81, you guys still going strong though, huh?
Yep.
What's the weekly schedule? Does it change winter to summer? But just if for anyone that doesn't know or whatever, what's the weekly schedule there?
Yeah, that's a great question. So Tuesday nights we skate 4:30 to 7 for elementary schools, little kids, families. Thursday nights our adult night, 6 to 9 p.m. on Thursday nights. Friday nights, 5 to 9, kind of like a hybrid family teen night. Saturday and Sunday afternoons, we skate from 1 to 5, obviously kids, teens, families. And then your Saturday night, 7 to 10:30 is your kind of fast-paced teen night. You know, it's the night where if you're going to drop your teen off, that's Saturday night.
Cool. Pro shop?
Yep. We've got a small pro shop. Not as big as it used to be. I think a lot of the skate vendors, a lot of, our vendors started opening up online sales. Yeah. So, a lot of people are coming in to the pro shop, taking photos, trying stuff on, and then they're going to order stuff online. So I would imagine, maybe not all rinks, but some rinks might be facing what we're facing, which is having a large selection in your pro shop. It's just it's not what it used to be.
Yeah. I know, talking with a lot of rink owners, it's not the viable option that it once was. But I will say it, and I'll say it again, guys. Whenever you can, buy your gear from your rink, from your local rink. It makes a huge difference. I mean, just like beyond just showing up. You know what I mean? Whatever. Yeah. Anytime you can do it, that I don't know. I don't think anything else needs to be said about that. It makes a big difference. So.
Yeah, I think one thing too, now that a lot of people have that maybe 10, 15 years ago they didn't have. You've got people like Ron Murray, the custom skate cushions guy. You've got people like Scott Corey and now Vaunt using that urethane, making super premium products, pretty attainable. And obviously you go directly support someone in their family by purchasing from them as well.
Yeah,
absolutely. Very well said. Yeah. All right. Well, anything else? Any other information or anything anyone needs to know about this upcoming event?
Just
be hydrated, stretch.
Yep.
I don't really think there's going to be a warm up period. So a lot of people that like to walk in and schmooze for an hour.
We're gonna go hard.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. So, little tidbit for you guys. And this works, okay? Because I went and did it like before the memorial. It was like the day before. I went and got especially when I'm going to go somewhere and I know I'm just going to be going hard. I went and got a B12 shot. I swear to God. And it was awesome, man. It was great. I felt amazing, So I'm stoked. I'm stoked for like a super fast event, like on a floor that is big enough to really accommodate a super fast event. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot safer, and it also allows for room for maybe some other things to happen, besides just the middle, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. All right, guys.
Yeah, we're really excited for y'all to come experience it. And we can't thank Nick and Vic and his mom, Christine, who runs the office. All of them have been so, open-minded to allow this, but and as Brian mentioned, like closing the rink early and just being so open-minded to what we wanted to name it and putting the flyers together, just kind of letting us run with it. And we're having a blast with it. We're so excited.
And just the loving and support that we're getting, from everybody out there, and Christine and Nick, as well. Like Lacey said, just letting us kind of just run with it and letting them see everything. And they're like, yeah, we love it. Go with that. Don't change anything about that. It means a lot that they trust us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't take, your enthusiasm is easy to see, you know what I mean? And it's real and it's genuine and yeah. So it's not a wonder why, they let you run with this. So, and I tell you what, guys, anyone that's nearby, at least, somewhat nearby, don't wait for Nash Bash. Go check out Brentwood right now. Cause it sounds like it's the place to be. It sounds like you're missing something if you're nearby and you haven't checked it out yet. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that that's the case for most people. I'm just saying, yeah, man,
well, on that note, the USA Shuffle Skate is coming up, and I've already had friends reach out to me and say they're going to be here that Thursday night before on the way up to Atlanta. So, yeah, if you have an opportunity, if you're going to USA Shuffle, come by our Thursday night. Our Thursday night is always fire every week, even the summer, every week. You know how a lot of rinks slow down in the summer? Brentwood did not.
Oh,
every
that's
Thursday,
awesome.
Our adult night. Even the Saturday nights that we showed up here. A lot of the adults skate on Saturday night. They're great. It's always great.
It's DJ Nick and his mixture, how he mixes his music together and his different genres, and not just catering to one genre, but catering to the crowd. So if there's shuffle people here, he plays shuffle music. If there's R&B people, he plays R&B. J people, he gives everybody a little bit of flavor of everything.
Yeah.
and keeps them in the building, and keeps them pumped and just wanting to come here and skate.
And if you're a skater like me, who I love the both styles. I love the R&B jams he plays. I love the shuffle. I love all of it. I love hearing all of it. So you get a little, and for the people who don't, connect with it, they get a break and they go around and talk to each other. They skate around and talk when they don't like those certain songs. But we have such a great Thursday night, adult night here. It's literally probably the best that I've been to consistently every week. It's just always crowded. It's always a good vibe. Everyone's always skating hard. It's never like, oh, tonight sucks. It's never like that.
Because he gives everybody a little bit of everything, and also bringing in guest DJs, welcoming guest DJs, and like myself or Michael Hale, people who actually skate here on a regular basis have given us that opportunity to get up there and play our style of music to the crowd, and they're getting into it and everything. And then, Nick goes back to his style, and it just all just intertwines and mixes very well together of what we do.
Yeah. And like tonight, they're both DJing. So after we get done with this podcast, these two are going to be up there having a great time, taking turns, and everybody's just going to be, when Nick plays, there are certain skaters that will probably go harder. And when Brian plays DJBK, sorry, other skaters will go harder, but it's such a great night. And I love it when they both get up there together. So to have a whole weekend of it, potentially others, we're gonna have a blast, and that's what it's all about. It's just all about the fun you can feel.
It's about the fun you can feel and the love we can spread to everybody.
Yes.
And Lacey and I, we travel all over the U.S. to different shuffle events and stuff, and we've even just started going around the areas to different adult nights, and just experiencing our adult nights. And Nick by far, just is one of the best DJs. He will not let you guys down.
You guys may not know
awesome.
him, but you will.
You will.
He's
you will
so
know
good.
him. He's very, very good at what he does.
Well, and there's a couple things there. One is, whether it's an adult night, whether it's a session, whether it's an event, the experiences that always end up being my favorites are the ones where the music caters and to every style is represented at some point. You know what I mean? Like where everyone feels like, man, I got a piece of this tonight. You know what I mean? Yep. Like I was able to do my thing tonight, and two, like to what you said about one of my favorite things to do is even like, so when I would go to an event, but then if I had the opportunity to be in that area again, I like, whether it was, I don't know, Sparkles or Skate Country, right? Like go to an event, but then if I have the opportunity, just go to like one of their adult nights, like go experience that rink. Like I want to know what's it like here on a regular basis. So for you guys that are headed down to USA coming up, sounds like Thursday night, you got to check out Brentwood. Go check out the vibe. Go see what is Brentwood like. On like, what is their vibe like? You know what I mean? Like, what did they do? And then come back, for the full on event. You know what I mean? But like both of those experiences, I think they're things that shouldn't be missed. Especially if you love going to an event, anytime you can, go back to that rink and see what their rink is like on the regular. Like it's such a cool experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
agree.
You guys got me hyped. You got me ready to go.
That's why we're here every Thursday.
Yeah.
And him and I like to just go check out random adult nights places. We actually have more fun sometimes. We don't tell anybody. We just show up.
Yeah.
And we don't even document it a lot of times. We just have our skate dates.
Skate dates.
Right on. All right, guys. Well, I don't have anything else for you unless you got, but if anything else you want to throw out there, anything you want to mention,
well, you have to ask Nick how long he's been skating for.
Oh, okay. All right.
And he's an amazing skater. Not only that.
Yeah.
When did he start skating? And not only that, is he more pro DJ or is he more pro roller skating?
Great question.
All right. So Nick, that is a question I literally ask every single person. Except when I have 3 people on and we're plugging something. But so, Nick, what do you remember the first time you ever skated?
Yeah, it was horrible. I was horrible. I couldn't do it. It was really rough.
So, Okay, well then, okay, it was horrible. But then one day you said, well, I want to do that horrible thing again eventually, right?
How old were you?
Yeah, I was 10, and then my stepbrothers, they seemed to do a lot better than me at the time. So I think it was honestly a little bit of jealousy, like seeing someone that was good at something and I wasn't. So I just kind of wanted to keep at it. And for the longest time, I only skated on rollerblades, and then that got a little boring. So then I started trying to skate on quads, and then sort of took off from there.
All right.
He's
Now,
really
like,
good.
Around 14? Is that like you started doing the quad thing, or was that?
Yeah, that would be about right. About 14 is probably when I got a nice set of actual quads. I think it was a pair of 595s with the whatever the Powerdyne Rydell plate at the time was.
So Brian, I did ask him. He did tell me he started skating there at 14. I did know that.
And now he skates on brownies.
Oh yeah.
I'll sign by everybody.
Yeah.
So, Nick, that is a question I do ask a lot of skate DJs, though. So, you have your choice. Would you rather be in the booth or on the floor?
Probably in the booth.
Okay. Why?
You know, I feel like I can still have a lot of fun, but one thing that I start noticing once I get out there on the skate floor, when people look at me or they come in, like they comment when I'm skating, that kind of takes the fun out of it for me a little bit. As where when I'm in the booth and I get to see other people having fun, that's a little bit more fun for me than actually being on the floor and doing the thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
And a super honest answer why DJs would rather be in the booth is because we're all super judgmental when we're not playing the music. I don't care who you are, right? If you've been in a booth for any length of time, one of the I think the thing that was most challenging for me as a DJ was going anywhere with a DJ and not being the most judgmental prick in the room. And at any given moment, all my friends and family would be like, okay, Mark, we're going to this club, we're going to this place, we're going to this bar. Can you please not complain about the DJ all night long?
That's funny.
So no, it was a thing that, yeah, it definitely used to resonate, but not so much anymore. But all right, man. So that's cool.
You're quiet here, so I don't know. Maybe it's just you. Maybe you're the meanie.
Yeah.
The judgy.
I'm cynical. Yeah, that's why. So when I worked for Silverback, they literally told me, like, Mark, we have you, like, because they were all based in Utah, right? And they're like, we keep you just like for when like we need someone to just be a jerk. You know what I mean? Like with a client. Because and I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, I'm not a jerk. And they're like, no, we know you don't know it. Like we don't. And I'm like, wait, a jerk? Like a jerk, really? And they're like, no, it's just that, you just come across, you just very, like they're like, you're New England guy. This is you're kind of cynical, like, maybe. And I was like, all right, fine. If that's my value.
It's transparent and authentic, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take it, whatever, But I mean, if you, because here's my thing. So what would happen was they like for in company stuff, internal stuff, they like started like keeping me like from the large staff meetings with all the employees. And I'm like, why? Like, Mark, you can't like even, I'm not even saying anything. I don't even open my mouth. They're like, that's not the thing. But you can't prevent the thing that comes over your face. That says way more. So like someone would ask a question and I have no idea, right? But I'd just be like, no clue. So whatever. That's why I work now. That's why I just work on my own now. You know what I mean? I love it. So
No answer from Alberto yet.
see, I don't need one. The dude ain't in Canada. Okay, he's not in Canada. He's probably thinking, what? Canada?
Alberto, come on. Come through for me.
How? Tell me the time when you guys discussed him being in Canada.
I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining.
Lacey skates sometimes.
Seriously, I'm questioning myself as much as you are. That's why I want to know.
Man, but she's trying to sell it at the same time, isn't she?
He's in Texas.
Whatever, close enough.
We literally had a conversation about how, like, yeah, I never ice skated because there's never ice here. Like, I literally had that conversation with him. And you're telling me he's like in the dirty attic of the U.S. You know what I mean? Like, he's not.
That's like Daniel being in Colorado, but he is in Hawaii.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Woo! This is the best thing ever. And you know what? And here's the thing. Is there anyone better at busting chops than Lacey? Like, seriously. So
Whatever. I'm innocent. Whatever.
I'm never letting you forget this. I'm never letting you forget this.
Yeah. That was the best. At least I know my name.
I knew you were going to say it. If you guys don't know, the first time I met Lacey was at Neville at Steel City. Ray, Big Daddy Ray introduced me. He's like, and what did I say? I was like, oh, what was it? What did I say? How'd it go?
You said your name was Lacey or something.
No. I said, I go, hey, my name's Mark. Nice to meet you, Mark. And you go, did you just call me Mark? You know, and I was like, yeah, I did. I did that.
Yeah.
And he just laughed in my face. Like, it's
Called you out. Just call me Mark.
Were you nervous? Were you nervous around Lacey skates at first?
Yes.
Whatever.
Come on,
Whatever.
you know I was.
I'm like, you guys call me Mark.
Do you remember that year me recording you and like, and I feel like I got the look like, hey, I don't know you like that yet. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
No,
I got it.
I don't think so.
I was like, yo, Mark, chill out, dude. All right. Anyway, guys, I don't have anything else. I am super pumped. I'm more excited than I was before I started this episode. So yeah, I'm ready to go. Thank you for being on. Nick, thank you very much for everything you're doing. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person, having a blast, skating to your vibe, dude. Like, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Anything else, guys?
No, not really.
No,
Anybody else can think of? Thank you, and good luck with the move.
Yeah. Also, first off, I do want to say one more thing. Thank you for supporting us. I am also very excited to support you in your event. Me and Juicy are super pumped to come to Skate Like You event. We cannot wait. We keep talking about it. So we're supporting each other and we appreciate you.
I would love to be there for you, man. I work's just getting in the way. Sorry, bud.
Brian. Whatever, dude.
It's going to be a girls' weekend. Sorry.
No, I appreciate that so much, but please, it's an 8 Wheels event more than it's a Skate Like You event. I'm just glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to be asked to be a part of it. I, especially as somebody that like for so many of the skaters that I really respect, the way that they talk about 8 Wheels, No Brakes. Like, one of the things is like, it always kind of like, just kind of bugs me. It's like, I never got to experience it. You know what I mean? So just to even have like just a piece. I know it's not going to be the same. I know that we're not going to be able to replicate it, but I'm just grateful and honored to be a part of it. Thank you guys for supporting it. So thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thank you.
More updates to come on Nash Bash. Stay tuned.
Nash Bash.
Thank you, Mark.
More details to come. Thank you,
Appreciate
guys. Have a good one.
DJBK, DJ Nick out.
Peace.
And Lacey?
Oh, Lacey Skates, sorry.